Coach, congrats on getting back to the state tournament. Pretty stout defensive effort, especially early. What'd you crack down on there?
I guess I just thought the defensive pressure was outstanding. We really wanted to make sure that they weren't getting open looks. I thought our three guards around the outside on the perimeter did a great job of locking them down. And then Molly inside was doing outstanding as far as trying to guard the Stevens girl. That's kind of what it's all about, Bennett. But, I've said this, 3 or 4 times already. Behind the scenes, nobody got to see the other 6 girls that had to learn all of Stanton's plays in 2 days and 3 days. Those freshmen, and then Katie Anderson, and then Hannah Nelson. Hannah has to do both. It's a tribute. It's just a good team victory.
This basketball is a beautiful game when the 3-pointers fall. You hit 9 of them in the first half. It was pretty smooth.
Especially when, our goal was to attack the rim, Bennett. That's one of the things they talked about prior. But, and once you see it, you've done this for a long time. Once you see one go in, you get a little bit of confidence, and it is contagious. I thought the girls fed off of each other quite a bit, and, that's all you can ask. The girls left it all out tonight.
Both teams dealt with some foul trouble, but Macy really didn't play a whole lot. Were you pretty concerned when she had to go to the bench?
Well, when your leading scorer does that, obviously you're going to be a little bit concerned. But, I'm just Hannah Nelson came in. I don't need her to score, but she came in and she understood what we were trying to do defensively, and I thought she did an outstanding job with it. And then all of the other girls, they know because they've been there, they stepped up. When other players go out, somebody else has to step up, and our girls did that.
The players I've spoken with have talked about the Spartan way. That's been kind of drilled into them recently, and have you seen them come together?
Yes, sir. We've had a few. We've just had a few talks about something. The Spartan way. It's something that I got from a colleague that's playing tonight up north. As a coach, you're always looking for answers. I reached out to Dick Youngers to ask him. And he's been there, done that also, just trying to find things, and it's the idea that he gave me, try to get back to your roots. And I think that our girls have done that the last 3 games.
You're going to have almost a full week to prepare now for a first-round opponent. Do you feel pretty good about, whoever you might draw, the way this team is playing?
Well, Ben, the 1A is just loaded. It is absolutely loaded. Anybody that's followed 1A basketball this year knows that the top 10 or 12 teams, they're all deserving to be in the state tournament. We're just fortunate to get there, and it's all about preparation. They can enjoy it tonight, and they get tomorrow off, and I don't. We'll get back to watching film regardless of who we're playing. It's going to be tough, but like I said, I couldn't be happier for these kids. They've earned this.
Quinn had a pretty special night, 25. She was hitting outside, she was into the hoop, could do about anything she wanted.
Well, you can kind of see it in her eye a little bit, as much as I've been around her. Before the game, Coach said that she didn't feel very good, and he said that's usually a good sign. And I just said, yep, and so neither one of us said another word about it. But, she attacked the basket, created opportunities, and she was looking for her shot a little bit more tonight because of what you had said. Macy getting into foul trouble, you kind of have to do that. So it's, right there says it all, Bennett. They're all lined up there. This is why you coach.
Elisa Partridge had a few offensive rebounds and takes 3 charges.
Yep. It's one of the things that we had talked about. She's a battler in there. We thought that 25 Stevens and Johnson, we thought they left their feet quite a bit. It's one of our emphasis that was on our scouting report was to step in, even if they're just making passes. And she loves to do that. It's at least 15 charges that she's taken this year, and that doesn't include all of the ones that weren't called, just because she's a brute. She might be 5'4", but with her heart, she plays 6 foot. So that's what I ask.
Way to go, Coach.
Thank you.